For any opponent, stopping this fluid and graceful runner is a difficult challenge. With Barry Sanders and the emergence of two of the premier wide receivers in the game, the 5-6 Detroit Lions still feel encouraged heading into their final playoff surge. For veteran Warren Moon and the Minnesota Vikings, they too are still in the playoff hunt. Today, the Vikings expect to make this Thanksgiving Day very special and gain ground in the always tight NFC Central. The Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan, the home of the Detroit Lions, where they face the Minnesota Vikings. The 56th time the Lions have played on Thanksgiving Day. It snowed last night, but it really doesn't matter in here. Pat Summerall here with John Madden, and we'd like Scott Mitchell. Back to throw. Pass completed midfield. Johnnie Morton. 40. Third and about 3.
That used to be an offensive tackle.
Yep. Perriman. Back. Mitchell to throw. Delivers in a hurry. Perriman again. Mitchell is 4 for 4.
Threw it outside.
But he can be covered 5 yards out. Perriman. Touchdown. That time they were clicking on the same signal.
He's an excitable guy. He ran the same pattern 2 times in a row. You're going to see him here. He starts out, then he runs a slant. That's what he did before. But on the play before, Scott Mitchell threw a corner. But after it's all over, that's when the fun starts.
He is such a competitor. Fumbles. Lions have it. Henry Thomas, ex-Viking, makes the recovery.
And knock the ball out.
Mitchell. Perriman, touchdown. If they had to get going early and make something good happen quickly, they just did it. A 20-yard touchdown pass from Mitchell to Perriman. By the way. Here's Moon. And a man wide open. Jake Reed. Touchdown, Minnesota from Moon. Outside the Silverdome, the cruiserweights.
Yeah, and we got the turkey. You know, we already got the thing cooked. There's Willie Yarborough. He's bringing the last thing. Well, look. We got pies and we got, you know, yams and vegetables, and then we got
turkey.
Well, look at the size of this turkey. Now there is a turkey. You know, we got some legs on there. I mean, here's a leg, then we got 3 here, we got 3 here.
Had one.
Oh, and the Barry Sanders, remember they used a lot of that run and shoot.
Mitchell gets it out to Morton. First down, Detroit. Second and 13 about. Mitchell gets it outside to Morton. And Morton gets near a first down, not quite. Do that. It's touchdown. Mitchell. Morton, touchdown.
What a great catch by Johnnie Morton. Holy moly. Did he spread out for that one? These guys are all doing it here today. We see Brent Perriman do it. We see Herman Moore do it. And now we see Johnnie Morton do it. But again, good pass protection. Here comes Morton, because he's going to come all the way across the field. He started on the left field. Look, see, he sees the zone there. He goes across the zone into the next hole. And then after he goes past that second hole, he says, I better go all the way across the field.
Palmer had a bad hamstring. Gets a chance with this one.
Look, the punter didn't make it in.
So much for the bad hamstring. The Lions have had continual problems on special teams. Best. Rivers. Ball loose. It's going to be a Viking touchdown. That was a fumble, not a muff. Orlando Thomas picked it up. And all of a sudden, the complexion of things change, don't they?
You know, we always talk about offense and defense, and sometimes you forget special teams. This is all about special teams.
So Jason Hansen, Mark Royals holding for 32 yards. He is good with a lot of room to spare.
Put Mom in there.
3rd and 8. Moon, touchdown. Chris Carter. The Vikings recapture or capture for the first time the lead.
There's a punter coming.
Rivez from 49 yards is good. And the Vikings move a little bit further ahead, 31-24 with 8:48 left in the 3rd quarter. Didn't have a lot of room left, hit the left upright, in fact.
NFL career, back to Pat and John.
That's a milestone. Sanders has a first down. Fake to Sanders. Caught by Moore. Inside the Viking 30 yards. They got the right number now. Plenty of room left. And the Lions get on the scoreboard again. Moore will throw it. Picked off by the Lions, Corey Raymond. And a flag on the play. And a scramble.
Well, there's more than a scramble there, Pat. There may be some foreign objects at the bottom of that pile. You never know what's going to come out of there.
Well, Chris Carter came out okay.
Yeah, it looks like all the players are okay.
Yeah.
The officials look like they're okay. No injuries.
One of the officials signaling face mask.
Everyone still has their parts. Out on the field, pointing to the Vikings.
Flag on the play. Mitchell fires it for Moore, and he's got a touchdown. But there was more. First down, Detroit. The handoff is to Sanders. And look out. Sanders fumble. And the Vikings recovered in the end zone.
Right at the end, all they tried to do was strip it, Pat, so that's going to be the Vikings ball on the 20-yard line. First passing game and no defense.
Sanders. He is gone.
Watch him, he won't celebrate either. Well, maybe a little celebration.
50 yards by Barry Sanders.
Tony Dungy was saying, he said you get 0, 0, -2, -2, 1 yard with Barry Sanders, and then whap, 40 yards for a touchdown.
Well, he almost broke one earlier and then fumbled at the end.
Well, you know, a guy with the pride like him and the greatness of Barry Sanders, after that fumble, there was no way he was going to fumble again. There was no way he was going to let him catch him again so that they would be in position that they could grab that ball out of there. Whew.
It's hard to take the right angle when you're chasing Barry Sanders. Not many people have. Look at his eyes.
Look at this. He has that shield on there now, but these guys not only feel everything, they see everything. They know where everyone's coming from and where everyone is, and then when they figure it out, they just outrun them.
Moon. Got an open. Carter touchdown. It looks so easy. The Lion. Mitchell going deep for Moore. Moore makes the catch. That was a big catch.
Garnish.
Hansen's kick from 39 yards is good, and it's Detroit. Here's Moon. Must be intercepted by the reaction of the crowd. It is by Sean Van Horst. And the Lions are going to win a thriller. They do win a thriller. 44-38. Detroit over Minnesota.